I guess last thing for me, Conor McGregor was speaking yesterday, and he said maybe he deserves a title shot. Do you have any concern that he would step in, or maybe would you even want to fight him?
Honestly, I don't remember when this guy beat someone. He have to come back, beat someone, and let's go. Why not? I'm gonna smash him like easy. Not Bobby Green is gonna be hard for me more than me.
Just tell me where, and that's it.
Did you not see me at the outside the bus now?
What's wrong with you?
Do something about it. Do something about it.
I'm gonna mow you.
You're a fake, lying rat. He sat and took your shit on that bus.
Wait. You hear that silence? That's the calm right before everything goes completely sideways. We're talking about the moment that would forever cement Islam Makhachev's legacy in what has to be one of the most explosive incidents the UFC has ever witnessed beyond the octagon. Conor McGregor, absolutely livid, goes straight after Khabib Nurmagomedov and his entire crew. This wasn't your typical pre-fight banter. This was an all-out declaration of war that literally hit the streets of Brooklyn. People genuinely question whether Islam's rising career could even survive what happened next. This complete mayhem that almost wiped out everything they'd worked for. The way this madness actually forged a future champion. That's the story we need to dive into.
In the brawl, Islam punches one of Conor's teammates at the back of the head. Another teammate, Zubair Atukagov, punches Conor. Well, actually, everybody just starts punching Conor, and they would all face the consequences.
One of the biggest nights UFC fans had ever anticipated. I'm gonna smash your boy, guys. And boom, there's the comeback. I'm gonna smash your boy. This fight went way beyond championship gold. The bad blood ran deep, really deep. The hatred had hit its breaking point, driven by McGregor's antics and Khabib's unshakable loyalty to his Dagestani family. This moment perfectly shows you the explosive tension building toward UFC 229, an event that broke through sports barriers and became something much bigger. Everyone sensed fireworks were inevitable, but nobody predicted the sheer magnitude of what was coming. The type of chaos that completely reshapes careers and legacies, particularly for fighters like Islam Makhachev standing in Khabib's corner.
Never fight here.
As a response, Khabib threatens to quit the UFC. He says, if you decide to fire him, you should know that you lose me too. Don't forget to send me my broken contract, otherwise I'll break it myself. If Dana thought Khabib wouldn't stand up for his...
Then it happened. Complete mayhem. The octagon turned into an absolute battlefield, and Islam Makhachev found himself dead center in all of it, throwing hands at an opposing team member, getting caught up in the aftermath of such a massive incident. This became Islam's defining crossroads. Right then, he was still climbing the ranks, but suddenly his reputation got tied directly to one of the most scandalous brawls UFC history had ever seen. This went beyond Conor. This was about loyalty, family bonds, and the fallout that would echo through everyone's futures, creating genuine chaos in sports history. And this is where I took you off. Would you take sanction against him or her beef? Absolutely. The guys who jumped in. Dana White's statement hit like a hammer, spelling out the brutal and immediate consequences of that post-fight explosion. The guys who jumped in will never fight here. This wasn't some minor punishment. This was a career death sentence for multiple people involved, including Islam Makhachev's closest training partners. For Islam, who was building his own reputation, this incident cast a massive shadow over everything ahead. Would Dana decide to make Khabib's whole team pay the price? Everything was on the line, and you could feel the pressure surrounding their careers.
That's because he didn't know how deep that bond goes.
This guy grew up in front of my eyes.
Brothers, here's where that unbreakable loyalty shows itself completely. Khabib's dedication was total, ready to abandon a multi-million-dollar deal, walk away from the sport's highest level, all for his brothers. That tells you everything. Dana White completely miscalculated how deep these connections ran. The family bonds built in Dagestan. This transcended individual fighters. This was about shared identity. Khabib's defiant response to the UFC's punishment after this chaos demonstrated to everyone that protecting his people would always come first, regardless of what it cost his own future.
Like 21 years ago.
I met Khabib and his father. We went to the same school with Khabib.
And he was younger than me, like 3 years.
I wanted to see where he's...
Khabib's statement here revealed the true foundation of that dedication. This guy grew up in front of my eyes. We're not talking about just a sparring partner or buddy. This is blood. This profound connection explains exactly why Khabib was ready to give up everything for Islam and their crew after the Conor McGregor explosion. This wasn't strategy, this was pure instinct, built through years of shared struggles and victories. Understanding this changes everything about the entire incident, turning it from just another fight into a real examination of brotherhood and loyalty.
He was my father's favorite student. For my father, like his son.
Training. This footage from Islam shows us an incredible look at their very beginning. First meeting Khabib and his iconic father Abdulmanap as a kid, training side by side, attending school together. This wasn't some random meeting, this was meant to be. Those shared early years, creating an unbreakable foundation, would eventually support their entire careers. It explains why when the madness erupted with Conor, Khabib's dedication to Islam and their teammates never wavered, living proof of decades building together.
But at that point, Islam doesn't really believe in himself.
How I'm gonna be champion, because I'm from Russia. At that moment, we don't have like many fighters, many champions from Russia. I don't believe that time.
When they signed me, it was 11 years.
Right there. Straight from Khabib, Islam wasn't just a pupil, but like a son to Abdulmanap. This revelation carries enormous weight. Abdulmanap Nurmagomedov transcended coaching. He was a father figure, a guiding light for Islam to earn that special recognition. To be seen as his son transforms their relationship into something almost holy. This profound respect and fatherly bond helps explain why the incident with Conor became so intensely personal, triggering Khabib's protective nature for his extended family and Abdulmanap's vision.
And as Khabib and Islam established themselves in the UFC, the plan of Abdulmanap becomes clear.
He told me, when you're gonna finish, Islam have to come. Like you finish and Islam come, it's have to be like on the same time.
When Khabib retired, you have to take this belt.
Listening to Islam open up about his early uncertainty, doubting his own journey to championship level from Russia, shows incredible vulnerability. This was before Dagestani fighters ruled like they do now, and Islam truly battled with confidence. It shows how crucial Khabib and Abdulmanap's constant belief in him really was. This shaky self-assurance makes the chaos around the Conor McGregor incident even more significant. This was a time when Islam's developing career could have been totally destroyed, sending him back to questioning everything all over again. His comeback is absolutely inspiring.
This is a very hard time, not just for me, for all team.
Today,
Here's the grand strategy, everyone. Abdulmanap's plan was absolutely clear. Khabib completes his dominance, and Islam immediately rises to claim the throne. A calculated handoff of power, a roadmap for lasting control. But that dream faced serious danger from the incident with Conor McGregor. The fight and everything that followed nearly destroyed Islam's rise before it really started. This footage reveals exactly how much depended on that perfectly planned sequence, and how close everything came to crashing down because of one explosive evening.
that's why I'm here.
He helped me always, like his father.
When I need help, he helped me. Now is my turn.
You be in his corner the whole time? You're gonna see through his career?
Of course, I'm gonna be here. I have to finish what my father beginning.
After all this, my mind is changed, and I know.
I want to say it was my last fight. Khabib's retirement declaration, honest and heartfelt, closed one chapter. This moment brought deep sadness to MMA fans everywhere, but also created a crucial shift for Islam Makhachev. With Khabib stepping back, the weight of completing Abdulmanap's vision, the torch passing, suddenly fell entirely on Islam's shoulders. The incident with Conor had already highlighted the massive pressure and attention on their team. And now, with his perfect mentor no longer actively fighting, Islam faced carrying the legacy forward in an even more direct and difficult way. Without father, my mind sent to me that you have to continue your father legacy. There you have it. The driving force without his father, Khabib felt an even stronger duty to preserve the legacy. This transcended personal ambition. This was about respecting Abdulmanap's life and dream, and who better to help shoulder that responsibility than Islam? the fighter his father considered a son. The incident with Conor might have challenged their determination, but it actually deepened their connection and focused Khabib's post-retirement purpose, guiding Islam to the title and completing a destiny built on family and absolute loyalty.
If somebody say I'm Islam like almost same like Khabib, I agree with this. I wanna be like Khabib.
I'm older brother. I have to push them.
This represents total dedication. Khabib, the unbeaten king, devoting his post-competition years to supporting and mentoring Islam. It proves the strength of their brotherhood and the vow to Abdul Manaf, that legendary incident with Conor, which saw Islam standing with Khabib against a shared enemy, made this connection even stronger. This went beyond training. This was about facing hardship together and pursuing a common goal. Khabib, now a dedicated guide, makes sure Islam has every advantage and all the support needed to achieve their shared championship vision. Islam's declaration that he wants to follow Khabib's path, despite the expectations, despite the endless comparisons, reveals his acceptance of the responsibility. He recognizes that wearing the Khabib 2.0 label isn't a weight to carry, but a route to excellence. The complete experience, including the challenges and struggles from the incident involving Conor, has created a fighter who possesses not only incredible skill, but also deep loyalty and dedication to his team's history. Islam isn't simply walking the same path, he's building a dynasty powered by the wisdom and unbreakable connections of everything that came before.